Hello and welcome to Hixxy Studio. In this video I'm going to show you how to make this lovely card. It's very simple, straightforward, no inking or anything, just a little bit of die cutting and just choose your colours, whichever you like. So the die I'm going to use is this. It's from Jeanine's art. It's from the Garden Classics collection, and it cuts out as a whole thing. This bit stays in, it doesn't come out, but it gives you this like almost like a picture frame kind of idea. And there is another video on the channel where I have made a sort of stand-up picture frame with it, so have a look at that as well. Now, one thing I will say is the picture shows it round that way, which is this way up. However, when you cut it, it's not going to be that way because the die obviously cuts down that way. So I can just see a little bit left in there from my last cut. So it won't actually, you can't actually get it round that way unless you use it from the back. And then you won't get this lovely embossed detail. But, you know, horses for courses. So it is very, very simple, this card. I have a, what did I use? 5 3/4 square for my base, and I've gone for a really simple color scheme, but really one that really sort of, with this lovely sort of lemony, pale lemon yellow, really stands out against the dark navy blue. Okay, so that's all I need for my matting and layering. I'm going to stick this down now. Like so. I've left quite a large border, but because you then get another nice large sort of yellow border as well. Oh, right, here's the die, and here is our piece of card. Now I don't want to put tape in here because this isn't going to cut out. I don't want to get sticky residue on there if I can avoid it. Okay, so, and I'm going to cut a little bit away just so that I've got it allows me to position the die a little bit better on the plate. Now my plate is becoming a bit S-shaped, so I know that there are dead spots in here. So what I'm going to do is I am going to try with a I'm reaching over with a piece of card shim. In fact, I might use 2 pieces of card. This will be thinner than using my magnetic shim. But may just do the trick. So we'll have a go. We'll have a go and see. Now, I have already created the flowers, but I'll just show you the die. I've used this Elizabeth Craft design. This is the Clematis die. I'll show you that in a minute. Let's just see how this has cut. In fact, that looks like it's probably cut really well. Lovely jubbly. Now, the only thing I would say is, has it embossed? Yes, it has. Excellent. Excellent. There was enough pressure to get it all done in one go. That's good. Okay, let's take off the tape. And that bit, and then just ease that out. This is obviously the more detailed part here. You can see it's all cut beautifully. A couple of little bits just to pop there. And it hasn't quite embossed here. Can you see that? But I can live with that. I mean, if you wanted to, I mean, we could try. Should we try? Go on, let's live dangerously. Let's run this through again with the embossing mat. I am living dangerously here. because I've already taken it out of the die. So I run the risk now of it moving. So I'm going to build the sandwich from the opposite way. So this will be my top plate. I'm going to put my die in here. I'm going to put my embossing mat over the top, and then my cutting plate. And I'm actually going to keep it up that way just because it will make my life easier. So we'll see. Let's see if we can. It embosses it kind of like a quilted kind of effect. We'll see if I've managed to do that. We'll see. I'm not convinced I have. No. I think it must be a dead spot in my plate. Do I dare? Go on, I do dare. If we can do it. I'm moving it slightly on that way around. Let's see. This is purely because my plate is literally S-shaped, but I'm determined to keep it going before I probably attempt to flatten my plates. I don't think that even that's done it, has it? No. Okay. We will go without. But if you look on this one here, you can see that it does emboss. This is just to do with the plate that I've got on this machine and me being tight about replacing it. Okay, so we're going this way. Okay. And I don't need to, I'll clean that later. So this is going on here, like so. I just need, yeah, and I'm going to get my fine tip applicator and do this first. There we go. So I'm going around the intricate parts here. Make sure you get glue. So I've distorted that a little bit. Make sure you get glue on those little bits there. They're very easy to miss, but they do have a tendency to pop up if you haven't got glue on them. Okay, so all I'm doing is I'm putting with the fine tip along these little fine bits. In a moment, I'll do the rest with just the normal glue. Not that this is any different glue, it's just a different applicator to enable me to get into these finer bits. Again, these bits here, don't forget them. Okay, and like I said, now I'll just put my he says having left the lid off of this. There we go. So I'm just using this. As you can see, I'll get a quicker application on those larger bits where I don't need to worry quite so much. There we go. Okay, so we're putting this up at the top with the flowers down towards the bottom, like so. There we go. I could have done with going across a little bit more there, but I can live with that. The bow hopefully will cover that up. So the flowers, as I was saying, I have already gone ahead and made the flowers. I've used this Elizabeth Craft design gardener Clematis, and if you've seen videos of me before, I love these dies. But I'm not someone that necessarily makes them anatomically correct, if you like. I just think they're lovely flower dies and very useful. This is a nice big flower and quite quick to assemble. So I've used, I can shake the die out. open it. So I've used these two. It does come with a stamen, which I haven't used, but I have also used this. Okay. So for each of the flowers, I've cut one in the yellow card, and then what I use some pattern paper. I mean, I've got lots here. I used when I was creating them. I experimented with different pattern papers, and the ones I chose were the ones I put the pearls on. So I've got those for another project. So I've just gone with 3, and they're just going to go in here. See, they're nice and big. They fill up the space nice and quickly, so you haven't got to worry too much. And then I've got the bows to go on as well. So we're going to use some 3D glue gel, and we'll go with here. So I'm going to put some 3D glue gel. I'm not pushing down or anything at the moment. I'm putting the glue gel on, roughly positioning, and then in a moment I can fiddle around to make sure they're sat how I want them, like so. And then with the bows, we'll stick the navy one on first. Now that tail's quite long, so I'm going to grab these scissors and I'm going to, if you've never cut these bits in bows, the easiest way to do it is to fold the ribbon lengthways in half and then cut diagonal, and then you get your nice little tail. It looks decorative. It also stops the ribbon from fraying. As well. Okay. So we're going to put that one on, and then this one's going to go on the top. So just a little bit more 3D glue gel. Put it on. You can see what I'm doing. So there's my navy one, and put the glue gel on there. Put the lemon one as well. Now you don't have to make it as 3D as I have. I'm having a little bit of an issue. That's what I might do, is just cover that up. I've been a bit heavy-handed with the glue, so I'm going to cover that up with a few more pearls. Always cover things up with some little embellishments. The one will go down in there in a minute on the excess of the glue gel, and then the others will go on the other glue. So one down in there, and then I can even pick them up. One in that. Oh no, don't mess me around. It doesn't want to play. I'd have to fish that one out in a minute. One. Oh, it wants to play today. No, this is not going how I planned it at all. Come on, go in. No. Hey, what I'm going to do? A little bit more glue gel in there. It's me trying to rectify a mistake and end up actually making more of a hash of it than it was before. Right, that one's stuck to me, so let's see if we can put that on my finger. There we go. That's better. Oh no, that one's fallen out now. That's good as well. Right, so let's put the lid back on the glue. So like I said, really quick, really simple card. I think its effectiveness is as much in the choice of colours as it is the dye. So we used the Jeanine's Art Garden Classics collection. It's got a number. It's not got a name. JAD10001. So that's what we used, and we cut it out. And I've used it this way up. Remember, this bit doesn't cut out; it just cuts in. And yeah, it's just pretty dye, really. Have a look on the channel, because I've done used exactly the same dye but I've used it to actually create a little stand-up picture frame. So yeah, not completely different, but a slightly different way of using it. Have a look, and hopefully you'll find a little bit of inspiration there. Thank you for joining me.